What's going on, guys? This is Drew with Drew Drives at Grubbs Family Dealerships, and today we're going for a drive in this 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. This vehicle is powered by a 2.4 liter I-Force Max turbocharged 4-cylinder with I believe 346 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, and also has an 8-speed automatic transmission. So this is the first time I'm driving the new generation of the Land Cruiser, and I'm excited to do so. These are very, very popular, along with the Lexus GX. That's also very, very popular. I made a lot of videos on the GXs, but I wanted to drive the Toyota off-roading SUV right here. Or it's even like it's like a luxury car too, to be honest. Like, this is like a great car to have for daily driving. These Land Cruisers and GXs are very, very popular. But obviously the Land Cruiser is more on the off-roading and rugged side than the GX, unless if you get like a GX 550 Overtrail. Plus these are a lot more affordable than the GX, which makes sense. But you have like the same infotainment you find in a lot of Toyotas and Lexus products. It's very easy to use. You have, navigation, you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's very foolproof, very easy to use. And you have a nice digital gauge cluster in this car. Toyota right here, it says Toyota spelled out, doesn't have the Toyota logo. I like this shifter. You have a 360 view camera, which is pretty nice, good resolution. And I like all these buttons. Like, this has like a nice robust interior, and it has I like the physical buttons. I don't like where everything's in a screen, so it has like an old-fashioned interior along with the modernized interior too with the screen. So I really, really like that. You have ventilated and heated seats, which is a cool thing. Here are all your, here's your differential locks when you go off-roading. You can put the vehicle in Sport, Normal, and Eco. We're going to be driving in Sport mode. You also have a crawl feature. This is I like the mode selector. But yeah, I really like the fit and finish of the interior. This doesn't have a sunroof, but I believe a sunroof is an option. And yeah, leather seats in here. It says Land Cruiser over there. I like the leather touches. This is pretty nice, and I like these circular vents, AC vents over here, and the square vents over there. Pretty good center console storage. Standard Toyota key fob, except it says Land Cruiser on the back. Nice touch. Let's walk around this Land Cruiser and see what it looks like. It's finished in this nice pearl white exterior. Got some off-roading tires and gray Toyota wheels. So this one has the LED headlights. The first edition models, in 1958 models, will have the circle headlights. But yeah, this has full LEDs. You have a square mirror cap. I like that. Rear legroom actually looks pretty good. And you also have some USB-C charging ports back there, and AC controls back here too. You also have fixed running boards. Here's the roof of the car. You have some roof rails. It's a good looking truck. Toyota Land Cruiser I-Force Max. You have one exhaust tip. And here's the trunk, pretty spacious back there. I really like it in white. Contrasts well with all the black trim and all the plastic cladding and everything. So let's get this car down the road and see how it drives. So there's like a good slot over there to store your phone, but it doesn't have wireless charging. That would be nice if they put a wireless charging tray there, considering like that little tray is literally the shape of a phone. So that's interesting that they didn't do that. Maybe it's an option. I'm honestly not too familiar with these. As I said, it's my first time driving. I also need to drive an Ineos Grenadier. I've never driven one of those. I'm gonna make a video on that soon. But anyways, let's get this Land Cruiser out on the road. In the sport mode, the steering feels nice already. As you guys know, I really love the new GX. So I feel like I'm gonna like this Land Cruiser a lot too. Except the powertrains are different. The GX has a turbocharged V6, but this one's like a hybrid 4-cylinder. So that's where they differ. Similar platform. Acceleration's pretty good for the size of the vehicle. Transmission is a little bit laggy. It's not very precise, and honestly that makes sense. It's not a performance car or anything, so can't really expect too much there. But I really am impressed with the steering. The steering feels fantastic. Feels very nicely weighted. It doesn't feel vague. I kind of expect it to feel a little vague. The steering feels definitely heavier than it does in the GX. The GX has a more vague steering than this. Yeah, I like that acceleration. Visibility is good. Very big windows, so you can see out your blind spots pretty well. Windshield, you can see really well out of the windshield. There's a decent amount of wind noise, but again, that's expected on a vehicle like this. But yeah, overall, I'm really liking the drive. Obviously, like, this thing would be a lot more fun off-road. Would definitely like to drive one of these off-road and see how it performs. But for street driving, I like it as well. I really like the boxy shape on it. It looks very rugged. And I think this iForce Max powertrain, you have like a little electric motor that gives you like 48 horsepower. But these Toyota iForce Maxes, I really like these hybrid Toyotas. Gives you good low-end torque, better fuel economy. So Toyota does a good job of incorporating this hybrid powertrain into their vehicles, including like the Sequoias, TRDs, and Tundras and all that. So yeah, Toyota's off-roading SUV and truck lineup's looking pretty good right these days, you know. Let's put it back in normal mode for now. About to end the test drive, so I'm driving normal for the rest of the drive. We've now returned to Grubb's family dealership, so that concludes today's video on this 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser. Nice SUV, good to drive, and looks really cool too. Thanks for watching another video, Drew Drives. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and be sure to check out the link to Grubb's family dealerships in the description below if you'd like to shop for nice SUVs like this one.